It's high-stakes real estate, high emotions, and major drama in the hit Netflix show Selling Sunset. And with season 3 underway, will the Oppenheim group let the personal drama overshadow the job at hand? Take a look.
Mary,
Yeah.
you did a great job on Doheny. I'm gonna bring you on Alpine.
Oh my God. That is awesome.
That's exciting.
Are you kidding me? I get it. We cannot expect Jason to give all of us deals. I'm just saying maybe share a little bit because we all work hard and I just feel like at times it's a little bit unfair.
So Jason, you're obviously the president of the Oppenheim Group, very successful at what you do in realty. Did you have any idea that you were going to be this successful at reality TV too?
No, I didn't even expect to do a show. I mean, at first we weren't really going to do it. We didn't think it was a good idea. Too much risk, we thought. But, you know, we kind of came around slowly, and now I'm actually really happy I did. It's been a ton of fun.
Do you get people coming to the office that like fangirl or boy over everybody?
Yeah, like 30 people, 40 people a day probably.
You know, I try to be very, accommodating and stuff. I mean, we wouldn't have a show if we didn't have fans and viewers. So if I'm not on the phone or if I'm not, in the middle of something, then I always try and go out and take pictures with them.
Why do you think that people are so addicted to the show, Mary?
I think it just kind of hits on every level of what people have interest in. Everyone loves sexy real estate. And then I think the personalities are just interesting.
The first 2 seasons I watched in a weekend, and then I was like counting the minutes till season 3 came out, and I watched the whole thing in a day because I really do have a life, but I do like the show that much. I mean, there's a lot of drama. Jason, how do you kind of deal with that and keep it separate, and how does it not get in the way of your real estate deals?
You guys are looking at, maybe 8 episodes, which took months to film. So it's not, luckily, as though it's that compacted drama every day here at the office. So it's honestly pretty manageable. I think that there's a plus and a minus to working with your best friends in like an open office environment. I mean, the plus is obviously that you're with your best friends every day. So the plus outweighs all the negative.
Jason, how have you seen the real estate market change during the pandemic?
We had a great January, February. I mean, one of the busiest January, Februarys I've had in years. Then just nothing pretty much March, April, May. June got good again, and July, August, booming. I mean, if you are trying to buy in the $1 to $3 million price point right now, good luck.
What are your favorite types of clients to work with?
I like just like very fun, easy. Everyone does, just fun, easy going. It's just, it makes a whole thing enjoyable when they're not fighting you on every single thing. But I've got a lot of patience.
Has COVID changed the way that you have to show homes? Are there a lot more rules now?
We signed these stupid coronavirus disclosure forms, basically as though people don't know what COVID is. It's obnoxious. But bottom line, it's pretty much back to normal. We don't have open houses like on Sundays where people just can come in off, the public can come in. And we don't have broker opens where we get to go look at all the new inventory.
I think the brokers opens are a big one because we can't preview the properties. I'll have clients reach out. They're like, what do you think of this home? I'm like, I haven't seen it.
I will say the show is helping as well. I kind of add fuel to the fire and increase our activity. Chriselle actually is killing it this week. It's exciting to see everyone really become more and more successful every year.
Well, speaking of Chriselle, we're obviously rooting for her to have success in life. And this season, she has a huge storyline with her divorce. Obviously, she got blindsided, you all got blindsided, and many of you rallied around her. Just to have to experience that on TV together, what was that like?
It was hard just to watch her going through it. It's hard enough to go through that just privately. And she also, and like probably the most difficult thing she's ever gone through, was willing to also put it out there and just accept that, I signed up for this. This is a reality show, and this is, her reality at the moment. So it's just a testament to how strong and committed she is to everything she does.
So we're going to talk about divorces. We got to talk about weddings too. Christine's wedding, obviously a big focal point of the season as well. What was that experience like?
Amazing, crazy and amazing. It was probably the coolest event I've ever witnessed. I mean, it was, so she walks down the aisle in like a 100-foot black dress, and there's a symphony orchestra playing Sweet But a Psycho on violin. I'm like, this is so good.
It was so insane.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time. I really am such a huge fan of the show. I can't wait for season 4. I know Mary said you haven't gotten the official green light, but we're rooting for you because we all want to see it.
Thank you.
I think we'll have good news soon, I'm sure.